It's Week 12 of the National Football League.
And we'll get a look here at Derrick Henry. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week.
It's the Ravens and the Chargers on Monday night.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for a kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he would...
right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 22-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And we see a nice catch here by Lad McConkey. And, Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL, fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. He can run any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one.
And he'll be taken down. This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. 2-yard line yet again. What can they do on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes. So he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
Play action now. Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Now the first carry for King Henry. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and 6. Aguilar goes off in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Jackson up top again. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Henry tries to pull his way in. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. 2nd down, Jackson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
His kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Chargers 3. Justin Tucker will kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Herbert now on 1st down. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one on target to Davis. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing now is Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards. A first down throw for Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Point after now from Tucker. It's up and through. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3.
Chargers 3. Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. Second down and 3. Now Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That one complete to McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Throwing again, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Herbert again. This throw taken in by Hurst. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And he's in! Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, L.A. It's his third touchdown on the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 4. It is 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Hardy now with the return.
The Ravens take over.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. This one complete to Bateman. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Still on his feet. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Herbert to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll run here with Edwards. Good blocking, and he's in. Gus Edwards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2. Now it's Dobbins, and he'll get in for the 2-point conversion, and now the deficit is just a field goal.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense, and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. It's the tight end Likely in motion. So, 3/4. They'll come up here on second down and 5. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson. He keeps it himself. Jackson so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end. Back to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. On the option, they give it to Henry. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards. On third down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him
in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That escape ability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
A throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now he'll run it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Pistol here for Herbert. That's to his tight end, the former Seahawk, Will Dissly. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Open man, it's Davis downfield. Herbert now on 1st down. A throw on the move is caught. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Ravens.
Herbert to the air again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.